What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Les Alex here, and today, as you can probably see, we are talking about tier list of the MLB 2020 home Nike jerseys. This is a tier list, so S is the top of the top, and then F is the bottom of the barrel. Don't hate me. I like most of the MLB jerseys, but some of them are obviously better. And the fact that they now have the Nike swoosh on the logos and right there on the jerseys, it's changed my opinion on several different jerseys. And obviously we have new jerseys and new colorways for some teams, so that does make a difference as well. If you enjoy this kind of content, like it, because I have no idea if this is going to be something that my viewers will enjoy. Usually I'm making sports card related content, but I wanted to give my try at something a little bit different and something a little bit more fun and just kind of whimsical. So if you do enjoy it, like it, and if this is your first time here and you dig the content, subscribe and hit that bell notification icon so you get notified every single time I post a brand new video. Let's dig into this. The first one is the Milwaukee Brewers. The Milwaukee Brewers are an NL Central Division rival of my St. Louis Cardinals, so I can't lie, though. I cannot lie. The new cream Brewers block logo, they have the two patches on the side. It's fire. It's really good. I really like them. I'm glad they went back to the old glove logo, and I was today years old when I realized that it was an MB on that logo. Milwaukee Brewers. Yeah, the new Brewers uniforms are complete fire. 38 fire emojis. They're really good. And I think that the Nike logo doesn't really take away from the whole experience. So, yeah, S tier, the highest tier. Next up, we have the Minnesota Twins. They kind of doing a throwback thing as well with this season's primary jerseys. They got the patch on the side, the navy and the red. I dig it, but definitely not nearly as much. I'm going to put it in the B tier. It's pretty good. It's pretty okay, but definitely not S and definitely not A. Next up, we have the Washington Nationals, and I am so sorry, Nationals fans. I'm not a fan of the Walgreens logo. I never have been. The Nike swoosh doesn't make it any better or worse for me, but I'm sorry. I have to put it in the F tier. Next up, we have the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore Orioles obviously have an iconic look. The orange, black, and white is just really great looking. That Nike swoosh, though, is not doing this new uniform or this new jersey any good. I gotta put it in the B. It's a clean looking jersey, clean looking logo. They got the patch on the side, which I dig, but it's just it's all right. It's all right. The Nike logo, not feeling it. Next up, we have the Chicago White Sox pinstripes, the Sox logo with the 20 or with the number on the other side. It's fine. There's nothing too snazzy about it, and yeah, I mean it's just okay. Nothing stands out. Obviously, the MLB baseball has a lot of traditions and a lot of classic looks to them. I am a big fan of the classic looks, but the White Sox one is not it for me, unfortunately. Sorry, White Sox fans. Next up, we have the Toronto Blue Jays, and this one is just absolutely fire. Going straight to the S tier. You've got the awesome font there, the Blue Jays logo right there with that hit of the red on the maple leaf. I mean, it's just an amazing looking jersey, and I'm glad that they went back to that, because in the mid 2000s they had that weird blue and the gray. It was not good looking. But next up, we have the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pittsburgh Pirates, the Nike swoosh, not doing a whole lot of good for this jersey as well. I do think that the Nike swoosh just makes a lot of the jerseys a lot less good. Really, just a lot less good. The Pirates logo is clean, though. It's classic, and for that reason, I do think it does get a B nod here on my tier list. Next up, my hometown, St. Louis Cardinals. The birds on the bat, in my opinion, without the logo, without that Nike swoosh, one of the best. You got to put it in the top tier. But with that Nike logo, it just infringes on the jersey so much. It's so close to that bird on that bat that I can't bring myself to put it in S tier, so we will put it in A tier and be done with it. I'm sorry, Cardinals fans, Cardinals Nation. It is what it is. It's a great-looking jersey. The logo's dope. I'm glad they're bringing back the numbers on the front of the jersey, but that Nike switch is too dang close to the bird's head. It's too close. Moving on. Next up, we have the Cleveland Indians. Cleveland Indians bringing back the script logo with the classic baseball logo instead of the block logo from last season. I like the block logo. I know a lot of folks weren't fans of the block logo, but in my opinion, the Nike logo really does. It comes a little too close, and for that reason, I think I got to put it in C. I'm sorry. It looks like the AL Central right here is floating in the B's and C's, but yeah, moving on, we have the Tampa Bay Rays. Tampa Bay Ray fans, you are going to absolutely hate me for this one, but I'm sorry. I have never liked the new logos of the Rays. I love the old moniker, the Devil Rays. I get it for PC purposes. They can't really say Devil Rays anymore. What is it? Is it a ray of light? I see that they have the Devil Ray or the Stingray on the side still, which is super dope, but I'm not a fan of the Rays' new uniforms, whether they have the Nike swoosh or not. Not really a fan. I gotta put them with the Nats in the F tier. I'm sorry, don't hate. Next up, we have the Texas Rangers. Texas Rangers have changed up their logo a little bit. Their new jerseys look pretty cool, to be honest, but nothing special. And that Nike logo is so close to that R. Like, what in the world is it doing so close to that R? Like, Nike, I get it. You got a brand, but you could have put the Nike swoosh on the side. Like, what are we doing? I know the NBA has the Nike swoosh right there, but that's a little bit different. Rangers, I'm sorry. I got to go D. I got to go D. It's a cool looking logo, and it's a cool looking style and font and everything. And the red with the blue looks really clean, but that Nike logo is so dang close to that R. I'm just not a fan. I'm not a fan. Next up, Philadelphia Phillies. Philadelphia Phillies. I mean, Phillies fans are going to crush me for this, I'm sure. But I got to go D tier. I got to go D tier again. The Nike swoosh is so dang close to the P. They haven't switched these jerseys up much recently. I do like some of their alternative with the cream and with the pale blue. Those are super dope. But in terms of this jersey right here, not a fan. Not a fan. That Nike logo is so dang close to that P. Next up, we have the Detroit Tigers. The Detroit Tigers, classic. You got that old school, old font D. And you know you're from the D if you love that. And I'm a fan. The Nike logo obviously doesn't infringe on this one too much. But it's pretty basic. So for that reason, I'm going to put it in the B tier, just because it's very iconic. You can't deny that fact, but it's just so basic. And so, I mean, the piping's cool, but I gotta go B tier. I'm sorry, Tiger fans. Next up, we have the Seattle Mariners. Nike logo doesn't really change my opinion on this one too much. Mariners logo has always been clean to me, but it's nothing too special. So for that reason, we're gonna go ahead and slap that in the C tier. It is what it is. Their logo's always been pretty dope. I'm glad that they're kind of rocking with the old school, Griffey vibes. But in my opinion, just a C tier. Just a C tier. Next up, the San Diego Padres. San Diego Padres. This jersey is fire. 36 fire emojis, straight to the top. Old school vibes. I love the old school vibes on this. The pinstripes with the yellow and the brown. I love it. Fernando Tatis Jr., great. Manny Machado, great. Uniform, great. Next up, we have the Colorado Rockies. I've been to a Rockies game at their stadium. Super dope stadium. I love the fact that they use purple. But Rockies, could we please incorporate purple into these jerseys? F tier, I'm sorry. I'm a big fan. Nolan Arenado, shout out. Can we get rid of this tired old logo? Like, let's incorporate the mountains. You are, after all, the Rockies. It doesn't make sense that you're trying to emulate the Yankees jerseys. It just doesn't make sense to me. Next up, we have the Los Angeles Angels. It's clean. I like the little halo they do above the A. I kind of wish they would go back to the like 90s CA logo jerseys, but I'm going to put it's a solid C tier. Nothing crazy. They do, Mike Trout's there, but for their new jerseys, not too crazy on them. Next up, we have the San Francisco Giants. I love the fact that they have the tan. That Nike swish isn't too close, but I'm going to put it in A tier right alongside my Cardinals. It's an awesome looking logo. It's an iconic looking jersey, but that Nike logo is just like, I don't know. I don't know what it is about that logo. Next up, we have the Miami Marlins, and they've been switching logos, it seems like, every other year. I wish they'd go back to the classic F fish with the Marlin. Now I get it. They're trying to do the Miami vibes with the pink and the blue. The Nike logo, I don't mind because it is such a new school looking vibes, but overall, it's not it, Chief. It's just not it. We're going to set it there in the D tier. Next up, Boston Red Sox. Boston Red Sox obviously got one of the most iconic uniforms in baseball. The Nike swish, though, it's not it for me. I'm going to put it in with the A tier with the Giants and the Cardinals. It's clean looking. They didn't change much. I mean, honestly, you just don't need to change much on the Red Sox uniforms to keep them clean, but I'm going to put them right in the A tier. Next up, Cincinnati Reds, division rivals of my Cardinals. It's clean looking. You got the Reds logo. You got the number, which is super duper close to the Nike swish. And because of that, we got to go C tier. I'm sorry, Reds fans. I don't hate you, but this jersey, it's fine, but that Nike swish, it's just not doing it for me. So next up, we have the hated Chicago Cubs. Definitely not a Cubs fan, but man, are these uniforms absolutely clean. You got the pinstripes, you got the Cubs C right there. I'm a fan, S tier, absolutely, all day, every day. Next up, we have the New York Mets. The Mets logo, they got that script going kind of tilted, that old school baseball script with the number underneath. That Nike logo is kind of infringing on that M a little bit, and for that reason, we're going to go B tier. B tier, that's all I can give them. Next up, we have the Oakland Athletics. The Oakland Athletics, I love their aesthetic. That green and that yellow, it's pretty dope, but man, that Nike switch, I wish I could get over it, but because of that, we're going to go B tier. It probably would be A tier if it wasn't for that Nike logo. But next up, we have the Atlanta Braves Classic. They haven't changed much. They got the red piping with the classic Braves and the tomahawk there. We're going to go, is it A or B? I think I got to go A. It's really good looking, clean looking, classic looking jersey. Got to go A. Next up, Los Angeles Dodgers. I'm wearing their hat. Not really a huge fan of the Dodgers, but Bellinger, Kershaw, you got to respect. I'm a big fan of Bellinger. Got a bunch of his sports cards. We're going to go with the Dodgers. You got the awesome red lettering on that white with the blue. You got to go A tier. That Nike swish on all of these A tiers, I feel like if it wasn't for that Nike swish, we would be in S tier status, but because of that Nike swish, I just can't give it to them. I can't. Next up, Diamondbacks. Man, I wish 2001 Diamondbacks color scheme and jerseys and logo was still a thing, but unfortunately, we got this kind of rust red with the black, and they're trying to incorporate gold. And like last season, they had like the snake skin on the shoulders, which was kind of cool. A little bit different, obviously, but I'm not a fan of them. I got to go D. They're not quite as bad as the Rays. It's not even that the Rays and the Rockies and the Nationals are bad. It's just they're not very imaginative. So for that reason, I got to go put the D-backs in the D tier. Next up, Kansas City Royals. Kansas City Royals is a clean logo, but much like the Rangers, that Nike swish is so dang close to that R. Why did they do it? Why are they putting it so close? Why do they put it so close? I got to put it in C tier. I'm sorry, Royals fans. I'm sorry. And next up, we have the New York Yankees. Obviously, the most iconic logo for sports. Maybe in sports, but definitely in the MLB. That NY is just super clean. You can't argue. I'm definitely not not a Yankees fan by any stretch of the imagination. But, man, it's a clean-looking uniform with the pinstripes and the NY. Babe Ruth wore this jersey. So many greats wore this uniform. You got to go S tier. The Nike swoosh doesn't really take away from it because that NY patch is on the other side of the jersey. You got to go S tier. There it is. To wrap up, I'll go through them real quick. Brewers, Blue Jays, Padres, Cubs, and Yankees in the S tier. My Cardinals, the Giants, Red Sox, Braves, and Dodgers in the A tier. And then we have the Twins, Orioles, Pirates, Tigers, Mets, and A's in the B tier. And then we have the White Sox, Indians, Mariners, Angels, Reds, and Royals in the C tier. And then we have the Rangers, Phillies, Marlins, and Diamondbacks in the D tier. And then in the bottom of the barrel, again, I'm sorry. I just got to be honest. The Rays, the Nats, and the Rockies at the bottom of the barrel in the F tier. I don't know what these guys can do, what the Rays, Nats, and Rockies can do to get me to change my mind. Just have better jerseys, have better uniforms. What do you guys think? You think I missed it? You think I missed the mark, or do you agree with my tier list? Let me know. Let's have a conversation in the comments section below. Let's chop it up. Let's talk about it. And, blow me up if I got it wrong. If you think that the Rockies uniforms or the Nats uniforms are super dope, let me know. I'm definitely open to criticism. But smash that like button. This is a type of video series that I'm not really sure if it's going to take off or if you guys are going to like it. But if you do like me doing these tier lists or rankings, I can definitely do more videos like this. I enjoy doing them just because, I mean, who doesn't like to share their opinion on the internet? But let me know. If you are new, make sure to smash that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that notification bell icon so you get notified every time I come out with a new video. I'm trying to come out with a video each and every single day of quarantine. That's why I'm kind of resorting to other kinds of videos. I can't be talking about sports cards every single day. There's only so many top 5 videos and so many suggestion videos I can make. But if you guys do enjoy this, let me know with a like. And yeah, thanks everyone. And until next time, I'll see you around.